Listen, we are back on Total Define Entertainment. As you see, sitting to my immediate left right here, it's a good brother of mine, man. We've been knowing each other for some time. Met each other at Coca-Cola. Gained a brotherhood, man, that you see to this day. We talking, I ain't worked at Coca-Cola since 2019, but I started there in 2012. So that just goes to show you how far we go back, and he was there before I was.
Yeah, I ain't no young boy, you know what I'm saying? So,
But he looked like a baby. The only y'all be shaved, it'll be crazy. This is
I'm a grandfather. Man.
Listen to this.
You know what I mean? I'm a grandparent. So, you know what I'm saying? I got a spitter for that, you know what I mean? And I got a little grandson. He's only like a month or two old, little Adam and shit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that.
I got 5 of them right now, and it's killing me. My pockets is going thin. But no, man, I just want to introduce y'all on, like I said, y'all can find us on the YouTube channel. You already know that's Total Define Entertainment. I'm your boy Edubz. I'm hosting this show today with my man Bills and my man
What's up?
Knox. And we got, like I said, my special guest here, Killa Crisis, man. Listen, I just want you to tell the fans, you know, just everything that, you know, when you coming out of Island, being, you know, an original, knowing the game, where it come from.
I came from out of Army from the 90s.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not no kid running in the streets. I don't do that no more, young bulls. Don't do that shit. Don't run in the streets killing everybody and, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, Gilly's son got killed right around the corner from where, on my block, dog. I was up Second and Godfrey. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit
Never
is
heard
crazy.
going down up there.
Never back in the day. It was cool. That's why I used to run. Now, I did my dirty shit back in the day, too. But you gotta, like, snap out of that shit. You know what I mean? You gotta be like, yo, I am bigger than my environment.
Exactly.
Right.
Because I grew up without a father. You know what I mean? Well, I had a father. Don't get it fucked up. I have a father. And he was there for a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you become a man, when you become a teen, you bounce.
Yeah.
You run in the fucking streets, not having a father figure. You know what I mean? So I'm from the streets. I'm from where you live, but I ain't fucking die. So let's not die. You know what I mean? There's too much fucking shit going on out there. You know what I mean? It breaks my heart. You know what I mean?
Well,
breaks my heart. But
let's talk
anyway, that shit. I ain't mean to. But
that's real though. We feel that. You feel that because we've all lost someone to this battle, man. And whether it was blood related, whether it was something that, you know, somebody we knew that somehow we was tied to at that time, man. Like
whether your pop had a heart attack, whether your mother had a stroke. You know what I mean? Shit happens, and it's just nature itself is cruel.
No, it's crazy.
It's just nature. I mean,
crazy.
you see a bear eat a moose, and it's like, yo, that thing is like how big? But with the guns, man.
All right, so listen, before we get that deep into it, let the people know, who are you, man? Where can they find you? How can they reach you? Listen,
on any like platform, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever, Killa Crisis, one word, KILLA. CRISIS, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I mean? But, you know, I just be in the lab now, kids, you know what I'm saying? I be in the lab making music, just making music, man. You got
to talk about it.
Because it's like, yo, you know what I mean?
What's your music like?
My style more like a Nas mixed with like a little Eminem in it. You know what I mean? Like a stupid combination with some punk. Cause I am Puerto Rican, I'm Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't speak Spanish. I'm gonna be real. I don't fucking speak Spanish. So don't get me on some reggaeton shit. And don't get me on some shit. I'm murdered. Don't get fucked up. I'm murdered. But I gotta do it in English. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Anyway, what was we saying this shit?
No, we're talking about
the music. Yeah.
No, listen, hold on, listen, and just
where
understand.
Can they find it, all that?
We here, we're with you. Trust me, bro. Like it is one thing about
it's like to talk about music is hard because you have to perform music. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. It's like hey yo, these motherfuckers hump for me, but comfortably I move. I see you when they come for me, you want for me to lose. The city got the brotherly, the blood is on the nose. I'm stepping on you, wondering what's underneath my shoes. You a stepping stool. You been upset that I'm exceptional. It's funny when a weapon got a kid right there in your vestibule. Yeah, listen, we just gonna keep on going. You know what I mean? Let's keep talking about some more shit. You know what I mean? But
that's fire right
there. But that's nothing, man. That's just like some shit like, you know what I mean? Just to try to be a little dynamic to get your attention. You know what I mean? If you want to hear the real shit, come to my motherfucking page. I'll be getting 5 out of 5 stars on Instagram, and don't nobody want to come to my fucking page. Yo, peep, y'all motherfuckers don't know. But I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be very, very straight with every artist, with every listener. I'm gonna be straight with you. If I say something that you don't like, fuck it. I don't care. You know what I mean? I will not disrespect you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, talk about the group you came from.
Oh, I came from there. Look, I didn't even realize. I just walked in here to my people. Bless her. You know what I'm saying? With 30 and over league, Nico the Beast. I'm from them motherfuckers. They can talk to you and say, yo, Crisis, a standby boy. He ain't never did shit wrong to nobody. He's a real bull, you know what I mean, loyal person. You know what I'm saying? I'm born in the year of the dog. I'm loyal. You know what I mean? So, but I got my squad. And I love them motherfuckers. I'm doing some solo shit right now. Just peep some of the solo shit. And I'll get
Blessing, you want to tell Blessing to get at you.
Yeah, I am. I done hit him up. You know what I mean? Hit him up right now. Hit him up like, yo, Crisis said hit him up. I said, all right. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just hit you up. But, you know what I mean? It's the more, just reconnecting. You got to see people like, see how their spirit is. Because if their spirit ain't right, man, you just walk away from it. You know what I mean? Exactly. And I'm old enough to see, like, that's the thing about rap, man. I love what the young is doing out here, man. It's fun, it's party, crazy. But y'all can't be getting fucked up like how y'all doing listening to music. Because then when you go back to the music of 5 years and you'll be the same person, you're like, yo, I was in a fucked up drug state. You know what I mean? Listening to some crazy shit that just hypnotized me. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you, Crisis.
Yo, man, the end of the music industry. Y'all kids want to be in the music
everybody has their era.
I seen it.
Everybody has their era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
and here it is. Like when you look back on your career and you look on how the struggle represented, you know, just our culture in general, right? Yeah. Like. That's where the dynamic changes because we all know music has its ebbs and flows in terms of hood variety music. You understand what I'm saying? So music is kind of like in a different space at this moment because there's a lot of drill rap. That's what's really controlling. Hold on a second. That's what's controlling the narrative, even though we all know what good music is.
Yeah, you're not
right. So that's where I think that dynamic comes in at, and I think everybody has their own space. It's just one of those things where we get kind of like, I would say, segregated in that part where maybe we don't match just because I'm not talking about the same things you're talking about.
Well, sometimes too, it also comes to how you would want to see it, right? Because you want it to be your perspective of how things should be. But you just got to leave it for what it is. You know what I mean? It's not going to be that, but it's still that type of music that's out for each of our genres. You know what I mean? So we're still able to hear good music. You know what I mean? I like underground shit, right? Yeah. There's still people out there doing underground music. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I like R&B. You feel what I'm saying? I know where to go to find the R&B on shit that I like to hear. Shit that I don't like, I'm not listening to. You know what I mean?
And you ain't forcing it on me. Yo, man, but you got to check. Listen.
I'll give something like 20, 30 seconds. If somebody wants to play something for me, I'll give them like 40. Man, I'm ready.
That's all I need. That's all I need. 15. Because you're being too generous.
My thing is that, like, all right, everybody's sounding the same. Back in the day, like, I agree with that. Everybody sounded the same. I'm talking about the production, the vocals, the backgrounds. Everything sounds the fucking same.
Right, and you knew who people were.
You
knew who it was. Yeah, like everybody had their own distinctive voice, their own distinctive sound.
I mean, you're like, yo, that's a Primo beat, that's Nas. That's a Primo beat, that's Nas. Oh shit, it's a Primo beat and Nas. They got a new album coming out. That's
that sound like a Havoc beat. That sound like a Dre beat.
That sound like
you know what I'm saying?
Yup.
You knew who they were.
You're not just paying attention. You know what I mean? Because at that time, the dynamic of the music industry was kind of like four corners because it was all held down by pretty much that ownership of those guys that was leading the parade at that time, whether it was Suge and their narrative over with Death Row, whether it was Diddy over here with Bad Boy, whether it was Luda and them down in the ATL, whether it was, Master P and them down there in New Orleans. But everybody had their own movement. It was just a matter of all of that kind of tying in. But the great thing about it was we were able to open up our ears to that.
To different. To listening to like,
Outkast,
to listen to the miseducation of Lauryn Hill, which is probably the best album on that Earth has ever seen. You know what I mean? When you hear like the miseducation of Lauryn Hill, it's like music. It's sonically beautiful. It sounds like music. It sounds like I hear you. I hear your spirit. You know what I mean? That's what it sounds like. That's what I was talking about. Like now it's just drug music. You listen to it and you're a zombie.
Coogee Rap. Somebody I was able to do a song with him. I did a song with him. She rapped some years back.
That's crazy. He done been with
She
some
rap made you believe it.
Some crazy shit.
G rap made you believe everything he said out his mouth. G rap took you there.
And that's,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's the dynamic I'm talking about though. Like, just talk about that. Like, we've been here and blessed long enough to see it from every perspective.
Yeah.
I was before this shit even started. So to see where the evolution, are you kidding me?
Yeah, you see where it's
our
at
culture
now for what it is now.
Everybody is beautiful in their own way. You feel me? So I listen to different people differently. You understand what I'm saying? But when I'm in that mode, I'm in that mode.
Yeah.
I want to just drive out.
Oh, I'm in the mood.
Damn, I forgot I was doing $120.
Yeah.
I'm in the mood.
But I'm in the zone.
Yeah, you in your zone.
I'm in the zone.
The thing about
I'm smoking, I'm driving, and I'm listening to good music.
Hey,
Tell me what else is more comfortable.
Hey, look, I'm listening to a cat now. He already know. Stove Guy Cooks, right? He talk that shit I like to hear. You know what I mean? But his style, with what he's saying, you know what I mean? The beat selections and all that. That shit's fire. You know what I mean? So it's like, when you find that it's there, everybody has their lane on what they want to hear.
Look at Griselda. Look what they do.
We all do music, right?
They
so it's like, and we are influencing too. You know what I'm saying?
And I think like listeners, like some listeners, you gotta open up your ears a little bit to different shit.
Exactly.
Because when you're listening to the same,
you gotta get into that mode.
The same vibe. You see, you're in a fucking depressed state. The music makes you depressed. You smoke a L. You do whatever. Then you listen to the same shit. You can't get out of it. You're in a cycle.
Yeah,
sometimes a piece of different music will absolutely just change your thoughts. I mean, it'll change the whole mood.
How many times you were so upset about something and you just listen to music?
You listen to a certain song?
I feel a whole lot better right now.
Heartbreak, you listen to some love songs and shit. You're like, oh my God.
When's the last time you actually cried to a song?
Broke my
heart. If a homie got killed, you go to Ice Cube. My dead homies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like other people in the world is going through what you're going through. They're speaking it.
Right. But hold on, I want to say that.
My bad. What I feel like in music is like, too, as like a listener and as a creator of music, you know what I mean? Like, you have to think out the box, because a lot of people, they only want to rap about like what's happening in the streets. You know what I mean? Who got shot? Who got killed? No, you have a whole universe to rap about. I got a track that's coming out on the album called Science. It's fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? I'm talking about like science and elements, but you can rap about anything. You know what I mean? And that'll make you very, very intelligent and see the world in a different way just through your imagination.
Just to piggyback on you, I have a song on my album called I Feel Like Money. I rap like how money would if it actually could talk. The shit that, like we think like all the shit that money goes through.
Money in this person's hands.
Being here. I'm gonna send it to you.
Wow, you do that.
I Feel Like Money.
Yeah, you gotta send me that, John.
It's crazy.
I love concepts.
I sent it when I first did it. I sent it to him. He said, "Yo, you was on one. So you was in your bag."
Tell us what you got. You got brewing right now. What's going on?
I got an untitled album that's dropping. You know what I mean? Like by summertime it'll be out. But I had already dropped like four like preview tracks. You know what I'm saying? I just dropped Flames LA. It was about the LA fires, dog. I was writing that joint.
Yeah, that joint dope.
At the moment,
that joint dope, y'all.
And we made it like a throwback, boom back track. So if you really want to listen to that, because I can do many styles, I can do whatever you fucking want. But that was like, yo, what can you do with this throwback, boom back joint? It's like, yo, that should be like, yo, the roof is on fire. We need the water because you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. But like, you gotta listen to it. I got that, John. Man, I got Twisted. Twisted is, that shit been reviewed 5 out of 5. Like, from everybody who reviews it, they love that, John. I got, Miss Genesis. That's a song. If you understand love in the Bible or whatever religion you in, like, you'll love that song. You know what I mean? As a woman.
See, you take it into different
aspects. Yeah, absolutely.
Very nice. Find the music again?
You can just find my music anywhere. Just Killa Crisis. You just look up the tracks, like, you know what I mean? Flames of LA. You know what I mean? Twisted, Miss Genesis. For, you know what I mean? That's like, you'll love it. It's poetry. Because what a lot of people don't understand is, I go to young boys, I'm like, yo, what does rap stand for? Do you know?
Nah.
Do you know? Because it's not called rap just because you rap. What the fuck is rap? You know what I mean? Like, who came up and said it's rhythm and poetry?
Yeah, rhythm and poetry.
It's just like R&B is rhythm and blues. Rap is rhythm and poetry. And that's what's missing in rap. So if you a fucking rapper out there and you spitting some bullshit, I ain't hating you if you getting your money. Thank God bless you guys, bless your family. But understand that you have to put poetry in it to be considered rap. You know what I mean? Like if you want to, and then there's another step.
Just an entertainer.
Yeah, it's just an entertainer, and it takes another step.
But
forward.
you know what? To kind of in the I would say the younger generation's defense, you kind of see what you are, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
So what I'm getting at is, we all have a lane, right, that we direct ourselves to, and that's in life in general. But and I always tell my kids that, like, it's going to always be a fork in the road, but you just got to choose which way that fork bends for you.
Yeah.
You feel me? And not follow the narrative. So saying all that, just based on the music trend and how it's changed, but I think the dynamic is exactly what it is. The kids, they're living this life that they're playing it like a game.
Right.
So
it ain't Grand Theft Auto. It ain't Grand Theft Auto.
Exactly. Like,
that's how they're saying it.
That's how it's saying it.
And the new one look crazy.
And
you
know what's crazy?
Hold on, I just want to make my point. And because of that, that's controlled our musical narrative now in the hood. So that urban music that we grew up on will never be the same because they don't see life the same way we saw it.
So look, right, because in our era, right, I'm born 80. Grew up 90s and shit. So around, I'm getting a little bit of everything, and I got an older brother, so I was listening to those shit back then too. You know what I mean? So I see it evolve. But each area they had what they did.
Yeah.
Right. And the drug game, what niggas talked about.
Yeah.
I'm you go back to dope. You know what I mean? You go back to what I'm saying. Then about getting money and shit like that, right? You know what I mean? And then it became party shit.
Yeah.
We
Kid and
club with it.
Kid and
You know what I'm saying? We
yeah,
dancing and everything, right? You know what I mean?
We don't play no shit.
And then it went back to
they had like De La
some
Soul and
gangster
shit.
shit. You know what I mean? So each area, each era had now it's just like the drill shit now.
But it ain't even about nothing.
But what I wanted to go on,
but you can.
Real quick, let me get my point on. What I wanted to say is we looking at the young boys because you got to think when hip hop came out, they was older. You know what I'm saying? They were older than us in hip hop in the 80s and all that. But the younger generation is the ones that elevated when it came to the 90s. We elevated hip hop. Then you had the Nas's and the Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying? The Big Daddy Kane.
The Big L.
You know what I'm saying? So our youngest generation, like our generation, uplifted the older generation from hip hop. We would just look at, all right, is y'all gonna take it to another level? See, and it's not getting taken to another level.
And I think this is again one of those situations where I think it's just opinion and preference, right? Mm-hmm. Because we all might like the same music, but not listen to it the same. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So everything gravitates differently with that different energy.
Yeah.
So I just think that vibration, it separates some people in the way they, view an album or view a certain genre of music just based on really not being inherited with that. Yeah. Where, like I said, we saw it kind of from its incubation period.
Yeah.
So we grew up on it a little different. So we know the history and the struggle. Where niggas wasn't doing shows like Drake getting $1 million a fucking show, bro. We kidding me? $1 million is what we talking about?
That's what he getting at?
$1 million a show. Really? $1 million.
I just want to get with the security guard.
$1 million.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Just give me a tag to put around my neck so I can just be with the entourage. I ain't worried about
that's what I'm saying. I'm the security, dog.
I'll be the dude to look for the rooms.
You won't be good.
Figure out what we gonna eat tonight and what we putting on tomorrow. You know what I mean? Everybody laid out. Let me do that part.
The crumbs from that is great.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you did it.
And this is crazy though. This is how you know this boy Drake is as big as he is, because we got to talk about it, because now we're leading into a very exciting time of year. The Super Bowl is coming. You got some other events that's about to pop off, but it just makes it that much better because when we talk about like the music thing and we talk about the sports thing, I always say it's always related.
Right.
You know what I mean? So to have that dynamic and bring it to you guys is just so important because, again, it's our culture. Like, what else are we supposed to do? I think that's what we don't do enough of. That's why I'm bringing this brother on here to share some of his life, stories about the industry, the way it goes.
Yeah, man.
Understanding that, like, just because somebody say something don't mean, again, as we said, your word is your bond.
And for the youngins who's coming in the game, man, like, the devil's in the game. Like, you have to dodge the devil.
Yeah.
This Diddy shit, that shit That's been happening since motherfucking the 20s, since
for a
Hollywood
reason.
first started.
Yes.
You know what I mean? None of this is fucking new. None of this is new. Like Charlie Chaplin, you don't want to know the shit he did. You know what I mean? Like for real. Like, but you have to see traps, man. Because some people they speak to you, kid. Like some people will speak.
But let's be real here
riddles around you. You know what I mean?
Hey, Crisis, listen, we got to be real here too. What was Diddy doing any different than Hugh Hefner?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Hugh Hefner was bringing bitches. He was bringing bitches from Florida, come over here.
You know what's the difference?
He just had a little less baby.
You know what's the
difference?
difference?
A little less
The
baby.
color of his skin. That's the difference.
Yeah,
I told y'all we can't.
That's the difference.
No, he was looking at Marilyn Monroe like she was banging Kennedy. Yo, we about to see them files. I want to see them. I want to see the Martin Luther King files, the Kennedy files. They said he signed it. Let's see them, Jones, because I want to see the UFO files next. Yo, as America, let us see these UFO files. Like this shit from Jersey. I live in Jersey now. I see this shit. I got a joint on my phone, though. I got a joint on my phone. It was from like last year. That was hanging over the gig. You know what I mean, dog? I'll show you that joint. And it's the same shit that I seen that somebody seen 50,000 feet in the air. Like the same shit. Like I zoomed on it, and it's just like a glow. It's like with another glow in it. Like my daughter was on her little Photoshop thing, like we fucking with it, and I was like, "What the fuck is that? Is that a craft? Like a seed inside of it? Like, yo, there's some weird shit going on." So I want to see them UFO files, Martin Luther King files.
So Killa, but like before I get too far off script, you know, we going.
I ain't got no script.
I know. We don't need to know. I tried to do my homework, but so what inspired you to get into the game? What inspired you? What was you say your most?
I mean, listening to music. Listening to music, like you know.
So what made you listen to?
Well, listen. First of all, my father, his name is Hector Lucena. All right, my name is Ricardo Lucena. I'm Richard Lucena. And my father is a salsero. He's had a band for years. Like his album is out. Like he's nasty. It's his band. Orquesta Lucena. That's my father. I'm from a musical family. You know what I mean? I'm from a very artistic family. You know what I mean? So like, what inspired me really is like listening to that. You know, like Mark Anthony or something, and just hearing the music. And then when I heard like Nas come out, I was like, yo, the poetry is so disgusting. You know what I mean?
Who's your
lights, cameras, and
who's your top
glitters and
five?
gold. I unfold the scroll.
That's a good question, Bill.
Who my top five?
Who's your top five
Nas is
that
number
you listen to?
That I listen to. Nas is number one.
Okay.
Definitely. Especially in the last few years, he dropped 6 flaming albums in 4 years. Nobody want to give him credit. Go back to them albums. They're fucking dope, bro. From King's Disease 1 to 3. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shit is crazy.
All right.
You know what I mean?
So that's one.
I'm going to say Nas. And you know, I'm going to throw in... you know what, man? I love... Even though he doesn't have a whole lot of music out, I hope he's coming out with it soon. I love Mos Def.
Okay.
Mos Def is one of my favorite artists of all time.
Like the
Vocally, just you know what I mean? Speed it. Like it's just, it's beautiful. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put him there because he's one of my personal favorites. And I'm off the spot. Like I'm thinking crazy shit right now.
Well, that's two right there.
I would have never thought. You know, Andre 3000, bro. When the Criminal album came out.
That's 3.
What? Yeah, not y'all. I'm just. This is off the top. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's 3. Number 4. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw Ghostface Killa in that joint.
That's my nigga.
That's my boy. His style is so crazy. You know what I mean? And I love Raekwon. Always. Heads be like crazy. You sound like Raekwon.
They're my favorite group members.
So these are all the guys that inspired you. You're saying, oh, this is your top 5.
Hold on.
These are people that
He did 4.
But he didn't say that they were his top 5.
After
hold on. It's 4 right there.
After Ghost, all right. After Ghost, I'm probably gonna have to go Jay-Z.
Okay.
All right, because you know, and honestly, like that was just off the top. Off the top, I'm thinking about like just the artists who kind of like inspired me the most. The top 5 artists of all time. Like, of course, we know Jay-Z is fucking number 1. He sells number 1. You know what I mean? But as far as my personal favorite, you know what I mean? Nas, definitely. You know, I mean, Ghostface. I gotta throw him most there. But that's like my top 5, man.
I like Ghost storytelling, Ghost is in my top 5.
Yo, I can't even like. I'm missing like Big Pun. You know what I mean? Like Big Pun was crazy inspired. That in the middle of Little Italy. I was like, what the fuck?
But you know who inspired me though, right?
Who that?
KGR, man.
KGR?
Cool G Rap.
Oh, Cool G. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he said that shit. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Like you said, how they inspire you. G Rap inspired Punk.
And Slick Rick inspired Nas. And you know what? The first tape I ever had that I remember walking down the street, that was my first tape of all time, and I think I stole it from my brother. All right? My first tape was Great Adventures of Slick Rick. You know what I mean? And I remember being like 4 or 5 years old, walking to school with my little kid headphones. That's what I listened to. You know what I mean? Like,
we gonna answer the question. I'd like to know what's the first tape you ever bought with your own money? Ooh. What's the first tape that you bought with your own money? E? Not saying your favorite. What's your first tape that you actually want, and you ain't had to say, "Oh, can you buy me this album?" Or, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good one.
I can remember mine.
Shit. Just remember.
No, because really we didn't have a lot to choose from. That's crazy. Back then, no. You understand what I'm saying? Because you only had like.
Can't remember? I know.
I know mine too. I know mine too. My Summer Job. Yeah. The first album tape I ever bought was Ice Cube, America's Most.
Okay.
That, but then I bought them both at the same time. But I said, all right, give me this, and they had Spellbound. Yeah. It's my first summer job check. I went straight to Sam Goody and bought that. You know what I'm saying? And I was good. I was good for a minute. Then Rakim shit came on, Run for Cover.
I used to make tapes.
Let the Rhythm Heaven house party. That summer was crazy.
The radio was crazy though back then.
I used to make
you can tape it off the radio.
You can literally make a fucking tape off the radio.
Oh yeah.
Our era was the truth. Our era was the truth.
Yeah.
And you can literally get bad making money off of selling mixtapes.
The first tape I ever bought with my own money was Only Built for Cuban Links. Oh, you know what I mean? That's the first tape I had my own money.
The purple tape.
That's the first. I had my own money. I bought the purple tape. And that shit blew my mind. When we started, it was Throughout Lights Camera. Remember the 9 songs on it? Throughout Lights Cameras and Nancy Glitters, Glitters and Gold. I'm folded. What?
And shit like that.
If I'm not mistaken, for me, it would have had to be the King. What was the King of Rock? John Run DMC and the
album King John.
No, not that.
Before that.
The King of Rock, There's None Higher, Suck MCs, Call Me Sorry.
I think that was the first tape I ever bought.
For real?
Because at that time, like I was going to say to y'all, like you didn't have a whole lot of choices.
Right.
At that time, it's Curtis Blow.
You knew who you was going to get them.
You had the Fat Boys.
Like, the Fat Boys. You had, you know what I mean? Like, but it wasn't a whole lot of prominence. Then you got, of course, the Grand Show. Exactly.
And don't forget, we come from an era where we getting dubbed.
You understand what I'm saying?
Somebody I like that. So that was like that. You know what I mean?
All right, listen, Crisis. Before we get out of here, man, I want
to spit one more thing.
Because that's coming.
He is on one right there.
I told them.
I took it from here to there.
Listen, I told them I ain't smoked weed in a year before I came here. They got me smoke a little bit of joint. I ain't smoked weed in a year, and I would drink. And this lemonade is nice. You know what I mean? This lemonade is nice. It might be the caffeine I had. You know what I mean?
So listen,
I had some of it. I had caffeine.
So listen, I told you I can't make this shit up. So moving forward, I know it's some projects that you're working on now. Yeah. And just
like I said, I gotta give a shout out. I gotta give a shout out to my producer. My bad.
That's all good.
My bad. Hey, I gotta give a shout out to my producer Cinnabite, man, because without his production, you won't even
get this.
Man. So coquito.
That's my guy, man. Killer Crisis. And I was going to basically say, in terms of what you got coming up or who you're looking to collaborate with.
I'm looking to collaborate with anybody who has good vibes. You know what I mean? Like if you have just good vibes, you bring a good aura around you, and you just want to make music. Yeah, that's who I want to be around with. I ain't got no time to fuck with no crazy shit, man. You know what I mean? It's just let's make music, right? Shit, if you need something brand, you know what I'm saying? I can make your style tighter. You know what I mean? I just, you know what I mean? Yo, this,
talking Dookie.
Yo, I'm talking Dookie because the streets is, you know what I mean? it's like the streets are in hell. Yo, keeping your eyes open, better speak for yourself. You don't understand, dog. I'm Puerto Rican as well. I can spit it out, you motherfuckers kill with a spell. Yeah, I got your mind twisted, existing in hell. Motherfuckers think they real, but they not real for themselves. Yo, you got to understand, 100 grand, you getting murdered. Freestyle off the top of the dome. Yo, you heard of him murdering? Came through, cutting up like a surgeon. Who the fuck is allergic to him? Look, I ain't mean to go crazy. Motherfuckers in this rap game, they too lazy. You got to open up both of your eyes, yo, you swayzy. Smoking all them drugs here, taking all them needles. Try to implant yourself with a little bit of evil. Gotta really understand, 100 grand is nothing. You're selling your soul, dog, to your heart, you be bluffing. Lying to yourself, trying to yourself, dying for yourself, dying for this wealth. What the fuck helps? Nothing, nobody. Kick a motherfucker in the face like karate on the street, you a Nazi. Motherfuckers having ice like Liberace, like Pun said. Better be abundant. Gotta move out inside the streets with a dungeon. Who the fuck he coming? My circumference and brain buzzing. Who the fuck in this rap game he start cussing? I ain't smoking again for real, my career. You better fucking settle down right here. Yo, you got to understand this shit is an epidemic. Fucking your mind, dog. As the city seems spreading with hate, materialism, and hate in them. You feel the rhythm as God started spinning it, grinning. Yo, busting up on women. So, I'm just chilling. I'm just freestyling. That was
Pause, no Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy in this shit. No Diddy in this shit.
We'll cut that part.
Shit ain't pretty. Now you got cut. Don't cut shit. Don't cut shit. Let shit roll. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy.
No, it's been a great show, man. We appreciate having you.
Much love. Much
man,
love.
we, like again, man, we trying to do this, like I said, for our culture, trying to, build upon each other's, like I said, whether it's a short-term or long-term success, you try to gather that in terms of that energy. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted you to give the folks, your rawness, because I think people need to see that, because everybody has their own way of reaching whatever mental capacity fulfills them. And no, that's just educating our folks to understand that we all think and see things differently. You understand what I'm saying? That's what makes the dynamic what it is. So just moving forward, man, y'all can always tune in to my channel. That's on Total Define Entertainment. You see, I got my boy, my special guest, Killa Crisis. Thank you again for blessing us with your presence. Yes, sir.
Good shit, Killa.
Yeah,
good shit.
Appreciate you, man. For my man, Bill. My man Knox, man. We appreciate y'all again. Reach us on YouTube. That's on your YouTube channel. That's Total Define Entertainment. I'm your boy Edubz. Always peace.
I love you.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, y'all.